What about now?
You fixed it.
I mean, it's definitely recording.
But you can't hear it?
I cannot hear anything.
But can you hear it when you're not recording?
Yes.
So once you start recording, you cannot hear it.
That's the weird part.
Unique Noise presents. Who are you?
No, go for it. Go for it. It's it is recording. So.
Okay. Unique Noise presents Who Are You? Where we interview and get to know you on a deeper level. With your hosts Joel and
Sam.
This time around, we got a quote from
Maya Angelou. And the quote is, "Nothing will work unless you do."
You do what?
Period. That's the quote. Nothing will work unless you do. As in, nothing
Figure
will
out what you
happen
have to
unless you do something about it.
Oh. Okay. Do something.
Literally anything. Do something.
Wake up
Yes.
and welcome. Yeah, I mean,
It's like
to the point.
it's profound and very literal. Like, you literally cannot do anything unless you do something about it.
Yeah. It's the even if it's just let's say you see something, you say something, right? That's another one that's similar.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But that you're not doing anything though. You are not asking.
You are
avoiding
something.
it.
You are doing something by not doing something.
You're avoiding.
That's not a thing anymore, right?
Huh?
Don't ask, don't tell. That's not a thing anymore.
No. Well, they may have brought it back.
Oh, maybe.
I vaguely don't know the rules anymore to it because I'm out.
Knucklehead in charge is doing a bunch of shit, but we don't need to get into that.
No.
We're not political.
Nope.
Well, we are not a political podcast. We don't need to get into it.
We don't voice those opinions here.
I mean, we can. It's just I'm going to get passionate.
And I'm going to laugh at you about it.
Well, yeah, like I just feel like it's going to be just like us making fun of each other and shit, which is fine. We do that already.
Yep. But yeah, it's similar along those lines. I was just saying the see something, say something, because that's the some of the stuff they do in Disney, where it's like if you see something, say something.
Gotcha.
Like don't be avoiding stuff, I guess.
Right.
It's take some action.
So switching gears here.
Yeah.
Did you get high yesterday? Yesterday was 420, just for the listeners and whatnot. Did you get high?
I don't remember.
That's how high you got?
No, I did not get high.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Which is actually surprising from you-ish.
No, not really. Like, I think you think that I get high more often than I do.
You do.
I don't.
You're an addict.
I really don't get high that much. And I think I've kind of run out of gummies, I think. That's usually like my intake is like I'll take a gummy. Mm-hmm. But I basically have extra strength ones left over, and I don't like taking those because they get me too high.
Why do you have extra strength?
Well, quote unquote extra strength, right? Like they're
like extra strength Tylenol.
Yeah, they're twice the dosage as like the ones that I like normally. And I did not know that they were that dosage when I bought them.
Oh, okay, so it's an accidental buy.
Yeah. So like they're just kind of lingering around, and I don't really take them ever because.
Well, what's the dosage on those?
It's 10 milligram per gummy.
Oh.
And the ones that I normally take are 5.
I can probably take those.
It's double. Yeah.
Yeah, because technically my limit is 15. And 15 is already too much.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
10's a lot.
10's okay for me.
Yeah, 10's a lot for me. Like 5 is good for me. Like I just want to get a little bit outside of like the norm.
So 5 doesn't do anything for me except give me like a dry mouth.
Gotcha.
And then I'm more aware of it. I'm like, God damn it.
Got it.
Whereas 10 is kind of that sweet spot.
Well, I'll give you. There might be like
I don't do it though.
There's like two or three of them. Like whatever, man. I'll just give you the fucking 10. It's not a big deal. But yeah, happy 420 yesterday.
Happy belated.
Also, just as I guess a disclaimer for last episode that's coming out next week as of this recording.
So we're disclaiming them afterwards?
Yeah, there's a buzz or a something through like all of last episode.
Oh, so it stayed there.
Yeah, I was really irritated about it, but there was no way to fix it because it was recorded that way, and we were doing a makeshift thing in my bedroom, in my new room here, and it's very frustrating. But the episode's coming out the way the episode's coming out, so it's like listen to it, skip it. I don't know what to tell you, but I fixed it since
Jam
then.
to it.
Yeah, no, it's fixed now though. Like we're good now. It's just annoying because we did do a whole episode and some of it was funny in my opinion, and
now it's ruined thanks to that.
It's ruined. Yeah, it's ruined.
And as I'll tell Sam now, it'll be fine.
I know it will be, because listening to it, like as long as it's not at full volume, it's pretty chill. But like once you start cranking up the volume, you can hear it. It gets louder because volume, right?
Yeah.
So
hopefully you guys aren't listening to us on full blast.
You shouldn't be. That's crazy. I layer the audio on purpose so you don't have to do that. You psychopaths. Who the fuck is listening to us at a high volume? Who the fuck is doing that? This is fucking crazy. Anyways. Malcolm in Middle.
Is that what it was titled?
Yeah. Malcolm in Middle. The revival. Life's Still Unfair. What is it? That's what it's called, right?
I think it's Life's Still Unfair.
Yeah. So,
but it was Malcolm in Middle?
No, Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure.
I titled the episode Malcolm in Middle because it sounds like broken English, and I thought that was funny. Thank you for killing my joke, Joel. Anyways.
You are welcome.
So we're gonna talk about Malcolm in the Middle a little bit, I guess. Also, from the last episode, we were talking about Star Wars and Star Trek, and since then, I've watched all of the Maul episodes.
Oh, I have not.
It's actually really good. Like I've been pleasantly surprised, and I was saying some shit about Star Wars where I was like, hey, stop throttling the whatever, stop holding back, right?
Bring back the sabers.
Yeah. There's lots of that in the Maul show, and I've been very, very pleased with it.
So they listened to you.
I think so. They listened to the episode that hasn't come out yet. Yeah. No, I've been very impressed with it, and the only issues I had with the show got resolved within like a couple episodes where I was like, who the fuck is this? Why do we care about them? And I was like, oh, I get it. So it stamp of approval from me as a Star Wars fan. But we're not talking about
Sam proved.
Yeah, Sam proved. We're not talking about that though. We're talking about Malcolm in Middle. Malcolm in Middle. Good show. It's good show. I don't know, man. No, I actually really enjoyed it though. It was like a homecoming sort of thing, and it felt like a movie. If you watch it in its entirety, there's 4 episodes, and one leads into the next. There's no like break in between. It's not like separate storylines or anything. It's one continuous storyline, and I thought it was a very good way to, I guess, bring the show back in a way, and it just felt very natural to me.
Well,
what are your thoughts?
I think
You know, he went to Rancho High, right? Rancho Cucamonga High School.
Did he?
Or so I was told. I don't know.
So you were told.
I don't have any. I don't know. But yeah, I did. I love that as well. Like they just like I feel like they hit all the marks of the nostalgia, and also
Yeah, they kept it same, and then they introduced stuff.
right, like but all the new things that were introduced, I feel like were very. You're like, oh, I totally see how that would go that way.
Right.
With these characters and
one thing I got confused over, because it's been a long time since I've watched it, and I don't even think I watched like the last episodes of it.
Okay.
So I don't know how exactly it ended. Maybe I did watch them, but I was a kid.
Sure.
Did they always have the two other younger ones? Because I know she was pregnant with one.
Okay, so they had Jamie,
Yeah.
right? And Jamie is the one in like the military,
Right.
Right. And then I think like the very, very last episode, they were saying like that that Lois was pregnant again, and they're like,
okay.
"Why do you keep doing that?" Like, you know,
Okay.
they like. I think Maulcolm was like upset about that because he was just like why, like why won't you guys stop, sort of thing. So like the series finale of the original, like Lois was pregnant again.
Okay.
So like we don't. They introduced a new kid in the show, obviously.
Okay, that was the only confusing part, because I was like, wait a second.
Right, and they recast Dewey because he had no interest in being in the show anymore.
Right.
Because he's like...
He's not interested in being an actor.
He's like a nuclear scientist or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
He is actually like...
He's doing stuff.
Yeah, he's doing something very brainy.
Yeah,
I forget what it is.
It's not like he became worse off or anything. He's better off.
Right, he was just like...
He's just not interested in acting
He's
anymore.
like, nah, I don't want to do that shit. He's
so
like,
they respected the wishes. The person they got has some sort of similarities.
He does look like he could be him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an older version of him.
Honestly, I think that was like my least favorite part, was that Dewey's character was like via Zoom, basically, like the whole season.
Time. Yeah.
Or not season, the whole whatever.
I kind of get it, because like technically it was the same with what was the name? The military one.
Francis.
Sorry, not. I know he is Francis, but
Jamie. Yeah.
He was technically that way. He wasn't even introduced until like episode 3 or 2,
something like that. Yeah.
And even then, that was also through Zoom. And then he finally just showed up at the end of the episode,
right?
Of the 4th episode, or not the end of the 4th episode, but in the 4th episode, he showed up. Whereas, like, I think they're just trying to give him like different career paths, I guess.
Well, it's
because it made sense that he's traveling, so it's like
it's the natural way of, I think, the characters, where it's like Dewey was like a musical prodigy, right? Yeah. And like they dove into that a little bit into the original series, and then Jamie was just a wild card. So it's like I feel like military is a very easy route for that, where it's just like there's nothing about this character, and he's separated by like 6 years between like him and his siblings. So it's just like he's
that and he psychically communicated with Dewey.
What?
Or Huey? I forget. Right?
I don't remember that.
Because he kept doing stuff that the baby told him to do when she was pregnant with them, with Jamie.
Sounds vaguely familiar. I haven't watched
There was one episode because I only remember it because it did pop up in my like Instagram timelines some time ago, where it's more like he takes it as like he's being ignored, so he wants attention, and then he does all these crazy things, like over the top, to the point I think where one of them is actually going out at night somewhere, and they have to go find him or something, and he keeps saying like the baby's telling me to do this.
Oh yeah. I do remember that.
Yeah,
he was using the baby as an excuse. Yeah. I do remember that. I don't remember
into it.
Yeah, I don't remember the specifics, but I do remember him like continually saying like, "Oh, baby's telling me to do this or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah.
Classic. Forgettable.
That's how Jamie became a troublemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Who's outside?
Your neighbor?
Who is interrupting our show?
The kid that fell.
I hope so. Well, actually, I don't hope so. I hope he stays inside forever. Anyways, let's continue.
Oh, just someone walking by. They're doing their afternoon, evening walk. Let's see.
So I will say you should watch Maul. As a fan of Darth Maul, I think you should watch it. I think it's...
Oh, we've hopped over to that now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're done talking about Malcolm.
Okay.
Yeah, Life's Still Unfair. I liked it. It's great. Watch it. Don't watch it. I don't care. You, Joel, should watch Maul because I think you would like it. And so far, it does feel... I get why they did a show about him, or I get like how they're writing it, I guess, where it's like, you're like, oh, well, he's the bad guy. And it's like, he's like kind of in the middle in this one. Because you got like the light side, right? In quotations, the light side. And then you have the Empire on the other side. And Maul's kind of like,
side.
Yeah. And Maul's kind of like in the middle.
The gray.
Yeah. So he's like,
he's Maul in the middle.
Yeah, like he's Maul in the middle. He's Maulcolm in the middle. Oh, that's so okay. I'm gonna change this episode name. Oh, that was so good. Anyways, I do think you'll like it though, because it does touch on it dances around in that gray area, right? Where it's like he's still kind of like Sithy, but he's also like sort of Zen-y,
okay.
Zen-ish or whatever. Yeah, no, it's good. I've been pleasantly surprised. I put it on the other day as kind of like a, hey, here's this new thing and it's animated, let's watch it. And then I was like, okay, all right, I get it, okay. Yeah, it was good. It's been good so far.
Nice.
I think there's like 6 episodes out now. I forget how many episodes they're doing, but I think they're releasing like 2 at a time.
Probably 10.
But yeah, like they get
a lot
into
of the
all the
Disney
shit.
stuff has been like 10-ish. It's been an odd number of stuff where it's like I thought it was gonna be 12, but nope.
Yeah. And are you familiar with like the Inquisitors in Star Wars at all?
Yes.
Okay. So there's an Inquisitor in this series as well.
Okay.
Which is nice because then there's like a battle between Darth Maul and an Inquisitor, and you're like, fuck yeah. Like, this is cool. And there's like a turtle in it. I don't know what he is. He's like a turtle. He looks like a turtle.
Turtle person?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some sort of reptile
So
human.
He's a kappa.
Yeah, some sort of something. And spoiler alert, he's a Jedi.
Well, yeah, because he's green.
Yeah. Yeah, I was very confused as to why he was in the show in the first place, and then I was like, oh, he's a Jedi.
He's their Yoda.
Honestly, like, within, like, the first episode or two, it's pretty fucking obvious with just the way that he talks and the way that he presents himself that you're like, this dude's a fucking Jedi. At least in my opinion. If you didn't get that from watching, then audience,
British accent.
No, he's like a. I mean, he sounds like a black guy.
Interesting.
I don't know how else to say that without saying that.
Did he have a purple lightsaber?
He did not. Hold on.
Now, as a fellow black person.
Okay, he's the Allstate guy. That's what I thought. You remember
he's voiced by
the old Allstate guy?
Oh, old Allstate guy. Yeah.
This dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's who it is. So I am right. It is a black guy.
No.
Dennis Haysbert.
Just because he's voiced by a black guy doesn't mean he is a black guy.
Well, no, but he sounds like him. Like he has a very recognizable voice.
Yeah, but it's a deep voice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like it is very recognizable.
Because saying he sounds like a black guy all of a sudden opens it to it's someone from the Boondocks.
Hey, hand me my lightsaber. No, not like that. No, he's the Allstate guy. Dennis Haysbert. He's 71 years old. Holy shit.
Yeah.
He's old as shit.
That's why he's not the Allstate guy.
Oh my god. Yeah,
no, he still is, I think.
They're like, nah, dude, you passed 50 20 years ago.
I remember, I think he's still on like some of the new like marketing for it.
Nah. I don't know.
Well, I don't skip ads, so I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. But yeah, so he's like a turtle or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's definitely reptilian in some sort of way. He gets kicked in the stomach at some point in time and it almost kills him. I was very confused about that.
Yeah, it's just
rattle off in the comments.
It's Leonardo in space.
It just like out of all the things that would hurt him, it's like he got kicked in the stomach, you know? And then it was just like...
It makes sense because it shells in the back.
He's just like, oh, God, I'm so hurt. Like, I got to limp around now. And it's like, what? Like...
Yeah, it makes sense.
No, but it's
the
like...
The turtle's weak spot is the under...
No, but he's not a turtle. He's not actually a turtle. He does not have a shell or anything. What? It's just like... I'm saying turtle because that's kind of what he looks like. But he's
so he's green skin...
Lizard-ish, right?
Like
reptile.
Neck is a little bit...
No.
No,
he's
just green with scales?
He's reptilian, yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it's like he gets...
So a lizard.
Yeah. He gets kicked in the stomach and then he's just like, oh,
he's reptile.
I'm so fucking hurt right now. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah. Anyways, despite that...
Because I was picturing the Ninja Turtle.
I know you were. He's not a fucking turtle. He's definitely lizard reptilian. More so.
Yeah.
That.
He's reptile for Mortal Kombat.
He has no. He's got like a snout-ish kind of that thing.
Yeah. That's reptile.
No. He doesn't look like reptile
from the new Mortal Kombat?
No, he doesn't look like that at all. I promise you, he doesn't look like that.
No tell then.
Hold on. Oh, I gotta show you a picture of him now. That's what he looks like. The top picture. The top half of that picture.
The nostrils like that?
Yeah, like he's...
Okay.
Yeah, like almost
so yeah,
more...
not reptile. Then,
more like in between like a snake and a lizard or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, regardless, watch the show. I think you'll like it. As a fan of Darth Maul, I think you'll like it.
Okay. I was kind of leaning on maybe I would watch it, but I was like hesitant because I'm like, are they gonna do him dirty?
No, I don't think they did. They
okay, so
I think they've been doing a good job with the writing.
Okay.
Yeah. As like the filling in the gaps between like Clone Wars and like A New Hope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure, I'll give it a shout.
What's on the quest for today?
All right, let's see.
Something about work and career, I think.
What are your career ambitions or goals?
I guess my ambitions and goals are both to be successful in the things that I do, which is annoying because I feel like the definition of that doesn't necessarily equate to any financial success.
No, not really. Just
yeah, no, I would like this show in particular to be successful, but the problem with that is that I think that the show is successful already because we're doing this on a weekly basis, which is kind of like the whole point of it. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's it. Like,
hear to hear, folks. Yeah. We are successful.
We're successful.
Take that.
Because it's not like it's not something that we started to be monetized, and if we make any money from it, that's awesome. And if we don't, then we're still just going to be doing this.
Cool. Yeah. Find another way to make money.
Yeah, I have a full-time job.
Let's see. For me, don't quite know. Because I'm stuck in what do I want to focus on. Because career-wise, I'm all over the place.
Sure.
So I'm like, I guess my ambition would be to kind of focus in on a certain direction and stick with it. So I guess that would be it.
If we keep doing podcasting, we're going to be millionaires, I think.
I'll put all my efforts into this show, Sam. We'll make it more successful than it already is.
All we have to do is be a slightly more outlandish and political, I think.
I mean, sure.
I don't always do that.
I'm always okay with talking politics. I'm not, but but I don't mind doing it. But yeah, that would be my thing. would be just to laser in on one. And I think I am leaning more towards like finding something to do with
like child development.
No, because while I do like that, I don't know if I want to make that my career. Kind of
Gotcha.
thing. I do enjoy working, like I said on a previous podcast episode. I do enjoy working there because it feels like I'm doing something for my community.
Right. That's like your community service, like fulfillment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm still kind of not actively looking, but passively looking at like other options. And I think for the most part, I want to find something that kind of is either on the finding a project to manage and push, or even like just help someone do that, like assist someone with doing that, making the reports, making kind of getting data and stuff to make sure everything's like going that direction.
Kind of like what we were doing before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that stuff too. It's like maybe like accounting.
See, I
Or
was
accounting
leaning
adjacent.
somewhere like that because I was even like looking into maybe even like what's the one, data entry, where it's like do
We're
that.
just-
But even then, like
Yeah.
there's a. I think I mentioned it to you before, where one of my cousins is trying to get me into like her job in the warehouse that she works, and it's for data entry, but they want like someone typing in like 55 words per minute almost, and I'm like, I can barely do 40 something.
I mean,
And then
depending on what you're typing in, though, it's
yeah, it either
feel
goes
like
fast or slow with it. So that's why I'm like,
yeah, I feel like that's kind of subjective because it's like once you learn what to do, you can do it faster.
yeah,
Period.
and that's why I'm like, I'm pretty sure once I know what I'm typing, which it seems like I would just be typing like addresses and like invoices.
Yeah.
Because it's technically geared towards like probably like shipping or something like that. So it's
Gotcha.
like zip codes and all that stuff. So like once I get a kind of feel for like the zip codes I'm normally typing, once I see them, I'll probably just type them like super quick.
Right.
Or like addresses, I'm like, okay, blah 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 blah. I know this
Right.
address.
It becomes like muscle memory, and then you're just kind of now you're typing 80 words a minute because you know what you're doing already.
Yeah.
As opposed to being new to something and being like, oh well, I'm typing 30 words a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was something that's like up on the table. I might email them back, I might not, but there's other opportunities I'm kind of leaning towards where I'm like I have to reach out to those people. Mm-hmm. It's people I know, like I'm acquainted with, so I'm like, hopefully. But one is kind of like she might not be interested in hiring anyone at the moment because they're working on something and they're trying to keep it like under the lid kind of thing.
Gotcha. But they want people on file.
Yeah, they
want
probably. That's why I'm like, I'll probably reach out and be like, if you ever need something, I'll do it. That's why I'm like thinking if I'm gonna do anything like managerial wise, I'll probably offer it as a like a freelance kind of thing, like a freelance project manager. Like, hey, you guys need something.
That is like the fucking dream, man.
And for me, that's why I kind of am happy I did get the disability stuff as soon as not as soon as I did, because I probably could have gotten it sooner, but at the time that I did, when I got finally let go from my previous job, I'm like, because now I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about money, so what do I want to do?
Should we start a consulting firm? I've been pitching this idea for years, but nobody's ever taken me up on it. But I'm like, you want to just like go around to fucking like local businesses and stuff and be like, we're going to help you get your shit together and then we're going to bounce.
And I said, I'm fine helping you out with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, fuck. We gotta
And even then, like I said, if
figure out
my
how to
reach
do
outs, like the ones that I'm gonna reach out to, go okay. Like if you want to,
That's
I'll
what I'm
just bring
saying.
them as a, like, we're doing this.
I feel like it's not. Well, I feel like it's not difficult because when I step into a new environment, I'm a kind of I tend to look at things from like both perspectives where it's like here's the bottom line or not bottom line, but like here's like the bottom level of employment and here's the managerial level, right?
Yeah.
And I look at both of them and then
find the disconnect.
Yeah, and then look at it from a bird's eye view and being like, all right, well, you guys aren't communicating about this. This is an issue, and like, here's all these other things that you guys aren't doing that you probably should be doing, and it's very simple, but you like 90% of the time, I feel like it's just communication. It's like you guys are not communicating well with each other, and that's causing a disconnect, which is causing like separation and just disconnect in general, which causes resentment, which causes slowdowns, and now it's like now your workers aren't doing like what they should be doing in a timely manner because they resent you because you guys are being dicks, and it's like
Yeah.
And
that's a lot of companies. Like right now, even like the school one, there's a disconnect with managing and like
management is usually the issue. It like they do not think about the people who are not in management.
Yeah.
Which is a huge issue.
They look at the numbers.
Right.
And then they're like, how do we improve this?
Right. And they're like, you guys are fucking up. And you're like, what are you talking about? We're here every day in the dirt with the shit. Like, what do you mean? Like, no, we're doing everything that we can be doing. And it's like, we don't have the resources to be doing the things that you want us to do.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, if you want, I can help out with...
Let's fix the world, Joel.
I can help out with the business plan for it, like pitches and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how to go about that. I'm not savvy enough for that.
Don't worry, I'm educated.
I'm not educated. I
have my associates.
I understand the...
I just have to look back at my notes.
Yeah, I understand the connection between like the working class and management class, and I understand that there's like a dumb amount of like issues between them, and there shouldn't be, because management feels like they don't have to do the work, and it's like, nope, you're in management, you should be doing double the work. That's why you get paid more. Like you get paid more so you can do the job of everybody else and your job. And everybody seems to think that it's like, nah, I'm in management or supervisor, so it's like I don't have to do as much. It's like, what do you mean? Like you're getting paid more to do less?
Yeah, you got to manage your people.
Yeah. That didn't
Find
make
out
any
why
sense.
your people are either having difficulties or anything like that, and help them out.
Yeah. You've
Even if you don't have to do the work that they're doing, figure out how to make their work easier.
Right. But if you don't know how to do their work, then how can you possibly manage them?
Well, you can still do it, but again, it's more you're going to be asking more. You're going to be more hands-on kind of thing. Whereas someone that knows how to do it can ask the simple questions on how can I make this easier, or they already know how to make it easier and do it. But sometimes once they get into that position, it's like either as someone that's already worked in that level or someone being brought in, it's easy to forget that, okay, now you have more responsibility. So instead of making something easier for your subordinates, you're now asking them to do more and making it more difficult for them.
Right. I don't know if this is something you learned from me or if this is something that you just knew from before or whatever. I'm very proud of your answer. I'm just as a superior sounds like a gross word to me for some reason, because I don't feel like anybody's superior.
Same, but that's the word language that it's used.
But as a previous superior of yours, I'm that warmed my heart. I'm so proud of you. I'm like, that's exactly how like a supervisor or a manager should be acting.
Yeah.
And it's so
like I said,
disappointing that
it's a mix of stuff that I
Yeah.
saw from you, but it's also like I don't know if I mentioned that.
No,
on the
stop
podcast,
there.
but-
There. Just tell me
okay.
more good stuff about me.
But it's a mix of like a lot of people. So like my dad is teaching was basically learn the bottom so you can rise.
Yeah.
One of my sergeants kind of mentality was see what other people are doing, like your superiors, see what they're doing and take bits of pieces that you like of what they're doing and learn from the mistakes that they're doing.
Right.
That way you don't have to make it, or if you make it, you kind of notice that you're making it so you can correct it. Mm-hmm. And well, once I got that kind of piece, then like I said, that's where yours came in, where it's like I noticed what you were doing and I kind of like just
being a psychopath in the office.
Yeah.
I still think about that sometimes.
Where
I'm like,
psychopath.
Yeah, no, like for real though. I'm like, did I traumatize anybody? Because I feel like
you traumatized everyone.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but like in a bad way. Like, did I fuck people up? I thought I was doing a good job. Well, I was trying to do a good job. But it's like, if I traumatize somebody by making them color a coloring book page, because I made you guys do that.
Oh.
Or like I printed out a bunch of like coloring book pages and I'd make you guys color shit for like holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
And like that
was very traumatizing.
Well, I like literally made you guys do it. I was like, this is a mandatory thing.
I was like,
but I knew that it was
like, right.
good. I knew that it was good to take a break from like the monotony and stuff. But now looking back at it, I'm like, was I a tyrant?
You were. I didn't like it.
But like, that's such
I felt like I needed to. So I'm like, all right, if I need to, I guess I'll take some extra so my cousins and goddaughter can color in him.
I guess like as a third party, right? Like removing myself from that situation. As a third party hearing that, I'm kind of like, well, that's just fucking silly.
Yeah, you tried to bring up morale. You took it too seriously.
Right. Well, I guess to be fair, like morale was really fucking bad when I got in.
Yeah.
So I think I maybe...
By the time you started doing that stuff, morale was okay.
Yeah, I steered a little hard into...
You were like, no, it needs to be more.
Well, and I think part of that was just like me... like...
You were bored.
I was bored because I was doing most of my job like within like the first 2 hours of work.
Yeah.
And that first hour of work, nobody was at the office. So the second hour, I was like, oh, I got everything done. And then I was working for another 6 hours and it was just like,
it's like, how do we
need to do something. Like, we need to do something.
That's why you went around drawing all that stuff.
I drew faces everywhere in that fucking office.
You drew eyeballs and... just to make sure that everyone knew you were looking.
We gotta... Man, fucking... I miss that fucking crew. I do actually miss that office often. Like that crew that we had in that office. I feel like we worked
that
very
specific
well.
office or just the people?
Both.
Both? Okay.
We worked really well together and I liked the space.
Okay. Yeah, the space was nice.
Yeah. And I think
It was excessive, but it was nice.
It was excessive for what we needed for
Yeah.
sure, but it was very nice. And And I think, like, I didn't love the job that we were doing, but I loved being at work with all of y'all.
Yeah. There were bits and pieces of the job I didn't like, but again, working with the data and stuff like that, I enjoyed.
Data is great because it's black and white, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it is what it is, and you don't have to like. There's no speculation with it. It's just like, this is the data. Here, like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And we had such a great team, like such a fucking great team. I'm so mad.
You hear that X team that actually listens to us?
Yeah, well, maybe some of them listen. I hope so. If you do, I fucking love you, and like, let's work together again. Come volunteer for the show. I can't pay you.
If not for the show, if you like data just as much as we do,
just come hang out and let's do spreadsheets.
Volunteer with our new venture.
I'll give you spreadsheets. Come on, just hang out. Next question.
Next question before we go on further. What can you start working on this week to begin to accomplish these goals?
I'm just gonna switch gears because I forgot what I said before.
Well, technically, I think you said just that it was already successful and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm gonna jump into like the music part.
Mm-hmm.
I have a composition.
Proposition?
No, composition.
Yeah.
Composition. Yeah. I've composed some music.
Yeah.
That I
composition.
that I need to finalize, and I've been kind of putting it off for some reason, and I'm not 100% sure why.
Do you need an extra set of ears to be like, it's good?
I don't. I actually don't know. I can show it to you after we're done here, but I don't know what's going on with it. Where I'm like, I feel like maybe I need to switch some stuff up. So like in my head, like most of my music, I do rock drums, like rock drums.
Yeah.
Not with actual rock the music genre.
Exactly.
So in my head, I'm like, oh, I should make this like dancey, right?
Okay.
Like switch it over to like maybe more pop drums or
more Darude sense,
or like EDM kind of shit, you know, like yeah, just something to I guess. Well, okay, getting deep here. I myself as a person have always had an issue dancing just in general.
Okay.
So I think part of my self-conscious is like, hey, make dance music that you can dance to so that it's not an issue.
How would you dance to it?
I don't know.
Other issue.
But that's the thing though. It's like if I'm making it, then I know how to dance to it because I know the ins and outs of the song and everything, so I can move to it in a natural way, as opposed to somebody else's song who's like, oh, this is very dancey in terms of beat and rhythm and stuff, but I'm like, I don't understand it.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's what's going on in my head right now.
So how, the question still begs the answer is, how would you dance to it?
I don't know.
Have you danced?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. So I'm like so.
Like there have been many nights that I have danced to my own music.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or music that I have written. Yeah. But
so is it?
But nothing.
Do you want to stay
nothing released?
Right.
Yeah.
So now is it? Are you looking for something new, like new dance move? kind of thing, or are you
No,
trying
no,
to
no.
stay similar to what you already danced to?
No, like I want it to be, I guess I've learned over time that music that dance and music are very like intertwined.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure that the music that I'm producing is danceable, I guess, is the thing. And I'm like, I'm not a good dancer.
Well,
So
yeah.
I'm like, if I can dance to it, then everyone can dance to it. that's
Like
kind
anyone
of
can make up their own routine.
yeah.
kind of thing.
That's kind of like where I'm getting to, where I'm like,
So you're looking to make something open ended, where it's like you feel good dancing to it, but
Yeah.
someone else can probably do a
oh,
choreographed.
somebody else could do it way better
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
And so I guess that's the thing that I would like to. What was it? I don't even remember what the question was.
Something that you can do this week to accomplish your goal.
Yeah. So Thursday or tonight. Well, tonight and Thursday
Okay.
is going to be working on that, because that's what's on my mind. That's what's been on my mind. It's actually consuming me. It's driving me crazy.
Nice.
And yourself?
Myself, I don't know. From what we've already talked about, there's probably going to be a couple things that I want to do this week, but the main one would probably be reaching out to said people. Well, I haven't said their names, but the people that I said I would probably reach out to, probably compose something tonight or early in the morning tomorrow, and then send it out. The other thing I could do is tonight probably ask you also your ideas for said business you want to do, or said venture.
Oh, dude.
That way I can get a little, like, not synopsis, like a business proposal thing where it's like,
Yeah,
this is what we're offering, yada yada yada. And
it's consulting, like
Yeah.
management consulting for small businesses, because I know from experience from like the current company that I work with, like they have been doing business the same way for 40 years.
Yeah.
So they're like barely getting into, or like we're barely getting into like the modern age of stuff. And it's like, some of this stuff's not expensive or anything, and some of this stuff's not very confusing or complicated in any way. And it's just like, you just need somebody who gives a shit.
Yeah. And the other
make things
thing
better.
would be, because we can the way I'm thinking is we can technically get a loan, like a business loan for it. It wouldn't have to be that big, because again, we're going to be like freelancers, if anything.
But that's what I'm saying. I think most of the cost is mute, because we have computers already.
Exactly. The expense would probably be just to get the licensing, get all that stuff ready, and even if need be, get a like storage system if we ever need it to either offer that to clients, because we can get clients to be like, hey,
Like
use
equipment and stuff.
use, like, we know you don't have Excel, like let's say like we want to use Excel kind of thing.
Sure.
Like we get it for ourselves, plus we can add on clients to it, where it's like, you might not have the money for Excel, or we'll offer it at this price kind of thing.
Well,
and you can start using.
So we could do that. However, if we have Excel, which we do already, I do already, you can do everything in Excel in Google Sheets, and Google Sheets is free.
Right.
However, Google Sheets is not is not as friendly with like formulas as Excel is, but you can port any formula in Excel into Google Sheets. So Google Sheets would be like the final product, free, but we would use Office, Excel.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can throw out ideas
actually,
and be
everybody who just heard that, shut up.
Don't.
That we
don't
didn't say that.
That's why I said I would talk to you off of it. but
I don't care.
That's another like thing I can do over the week too, which would technically be today. But like I said, actually get working on that, because now that I'm talking about it, I'm like, yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna lean towards, is just a freelance like analyst or something like that.
I do think that you and I could do that though, like for real, like management and analytics for
either small businesses, influencers.
Well, you have to start with small businesses because they're the people who need it.
Yeah,
and they're the people who are going to be like with our quote unquote portfolio.
It shows a bigger success,
yes,
kind of thing. Whereas if you do it with like even like medium-sized businesses, like you're probably only increasing their output and input by a small margin.
Right, but efficiency is efficiency. So it's like if you can increase efficiency in any business, that's a win.
Mm-hmm.
Like whether you're saving tens of dollars or thousands of dollars.
Yeah, by switching to Geico.
Yeah. Geico. Bring him back to the lizard from Mole.
Yep.
Maulcolm in the middle.
It all circles back.
It does. It always does. Okay. Speaking of circle back. Okay. We actually
what kind of circle back?
You know what kind of circle back.
From the Outback?
So we have a message, or you and I have received a message.
Oh yeah, we did.
From one guest to another, and they're making this like a really annoying way, even though they could just reach out to each other, whatever.
Yeah.
So Aaron reached out to Zach via text message with us.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to, I guess, relay this message on the episode because I'm not going to fucking text him. So, the message is, "What's up, man? Miss you, dude. We got to do a quad talk on unique noise sometime," which we can definitely do. So, Zach, Aaron, if you're listening, and I know you're listening, you fucking perverts, we'll do that. The message goes, "As far as mashing up Sailor Song and Midnight City, the simplest and most obvious way would be completely subbing the vocals of one song with the instrumentals of the other, which works surprisingly well whichever way you choose, but would require careful vocal placement as well as adjusting the BPM, beats per minute, for those of you who don't know.
Good, I didn't know.
Between 5 and 10-ish beats. Definitely doable and would."
So that would be
Sure, I'm going to reread this last part. Definitely doable and would make for some lovely mashup melancholy.
I love that move.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. Zach, you do your thing, and Aaron, you also do. I don't actually understand this thing we're doing. I'm just.
Relaying, I understand it.
I'm just relaying messages. Just leave me alone. I don't know what to do. Yeah, just keep texting me.
But just in case, like how Sam doesn't understand it, please let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comments
what you understand about this.
And at one point in time, we will have Aaron and Zach on at the same time. so we can talk in real time with each other. For those of you who don't know, Aaron, Zach, and I all went to the same church at one point in time, so we all know each other intimately, I guess you could say.
And spiritually.
Well, spiritually, and I guess the spiritual part is the insertion, right? When you're inside of somebody else, which is very common in the Mormon religion.
I'll take your word for it because I'm not Mormon.
I'm just kidding, but it sounded funny, right? Or did it sound real?
I took it as
did I make it sound
as
real?
gospel.
Yeah, in order to be friends with somebody in the Mormon religion, you have to be inside of them. That's any appendage, just inside the other person. So, if you're a Mormon and listening to it or to this, and you're confused, then you're not really Mormon, I guess. I don't know.
You are now because you just had Sam's voice inside of you.
I was this close to doing a spit take.
Sorry, I'm very good at timing those.
Which would have ruined the mic and, yeah. XYZ. Let's go bold, Jold.
Si, senor.
Bold, Jold.
Let's go.
All of them, I don't know.
You want to do all of them again?
We can do all of them.
I'm down for all of them.
We got time.
What do you think the opposite sex notices about you first?
I guess from experience or history, my hair.
Okay. Yeah, because I think you've mentioned before that.
Yeah.
You just feel uncomfortable with people.
Well, I feel uncomfortable with any compliments in
Right.
general, but like the hair is usually like the thing that most people say.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that I would say that. What about you?
Okay, just notice. I was gonna say, like, is it a positive thing or a negative thing? The first thing that they, you know what? I don't know because they have never said. But I can revert back to my younger days, and it wasn't many, but there were a couple compliments about like my eyes and more so my eyebrows and eyelashes.
Okay.
Is what I got most of the attention for.
Which always seems I feel like when people compliment or point out things that you don't have any control over, you're kind of like, what the fuck do I do with this? Like
I just said thank you because I was like they were mainly positive.
Right,
so
but like you're like, I don't do anything with my eyebrows. Like, what do you mean?
I pluck them.
Okay.
With my
There you
fingers.
go.
I just go and then
There you go.
very minimal, but they I have heard even like when I've gotten like manicures and pedicures, like they would also say like, oh, you just need to like take off some of the things and they would look just perfect. I'm like, oh, all right, I won't do it, but thank you.
I guess eyelashes more so than eyebrows, where you're like, I don't do anything to that.
Well, yeah, the eyelashes, no, because I was born with the eyelashes.
I've gotten the eyelash thing too, where I'm like, I didn't do anything. They are the way that they are. I don't have any control over that.
For me, I think it's more the eyelashes, at least on my end, because a lot of like the girls and like women I knew put on the fake eyelashes, and when they take them off, it looks like they almost have none. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, so you're just jealous of my long eyelashes?
Yeah, because you haven't done anything to them, so they're longer. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm like, don't be. It sucks.
Don't be jelly.
It's a curse having long eyelashes. They get in your eye and it's annoying to try and fish them out.
that's for true.
Mm.
Next question.
Next question. What do you notice first about the opposite sex?
I would say face, but specifically eyes. So like I notice people's faces first, or as a male, I notice a female's face first, but then I focus in on their eyes. So it's like a hyper focus on the eyes because I don't know. It's the window into the soul sort of thing. Like I get hyper fixated on people's eyes.
Mm.
So that's my answer. TNA?
No.
No. The V. You get hyper fixated on their vagina as soon as you see them.
No. It's more on the V-neck. No.
Gotta remind people that we're two males, I guess.
Right? And it's always on my end, not yours. It's like, oh, he said the female answer. Let me interrupt Joel's answer so it sounds more like we're men.
Yeah.
We're
men. We think about vaginas.
The first thing I notice is, I guess I would say clothing, like outfit wise.
So how they present themselves.
Yeah, how they present themselves.
Got it.
And then if that gets my attention, the next one would be like smile if I have to go anything physical.
Okay.
But yeah, the first thing I notice is how they present themselves. And then after that, because normally I don't look up often. I'll look up every now and again. But mainly I'm looking kind of downish. So I'm not really fixated on face at the time.
Got it. So like exactly the opposite of what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at everything else except for the face.
Mm-hmm. Once like, let's say silhouette is kind of like, oh, female. What are you wearing?
Got it.
But yeah, that would be my first thing.
That's really interesting. I guess just as like a third party hearing both of our answers, they're very different.
Yeah.
We haven't had like a ton of those recently, I think. I think we used to have a lot of those oppositions during like the Joel's Bowl thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
because we would pick out stuff.
Yeah, we haven't had that, I think, as much recently, but that is very interesting. I'm always fascinated about like the differences.
Mm-hmm. One sec.
Yeah, it's dark.
I was hardly able to read the yellow ones.
Yeah, no, and I couldn't even see your face anymore. I was just gonna roll with it, but thank you. Joel turned on the lights. Now we can see each other.
Now I can read.
Yeah, that too.
That's the important one. I would have kept it off if I didn't have to read. Let's see. What do you think I appreciate most about you?
What? What do I think you appreciate most about me?
What? No, it's probably worded different because I'm like, haven't we had this before?
Maybe. I would say consistency, but I don't know if I'm always consistent. No, I do think I am relatively consistent with you, or at least like more consistent than not. And the cans. and the food. I have two bags of cans for you in the garage. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna double down on the consistency part because we've been doing this for over a year now.
Okay.
And we keep coming back to it, and I don't think we've ever done an episode where we haven't had fun. Or where we haven't like made each other laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is like a gift, honestly. Because I don't think not everybody has that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
How about you? If you say consistency, I'm gonna fucking...
Because that's what you appreciate about me. I already know what you appreciate.
I know we've done this question before in some sort of way.
Yeah. Technically, you got yours wrong, but I'll go more into depth on with the second question.
What do you mean I got it wrong?
But what I think is the consistency that I bring is that you appreciate my consistency. That I always show up.
That is like honestly like probably. Well, in my answering your question.
Hold on, are we done? Because then the next one is, what do you appreciate most about me?
Okay, what I appreciate most about you is that like I'm like, hey, I need you to be here at this time, this date, and you're like, yep, and you're usually there exactly when I've asked for it, and it's just like, God damn, like you can't ask for anything better than that. Or I'm like, hey, I need you to be over at 6, and you're like, I'm gonna be there at 6 o'clock, and you show up at 6 o'clock, and you have food, and I'm like, God damn, like it's fucking beautiful. Ugh. Yeah, no, you're like, if anything, you're a perfect example of why this life is a simulation. Like simulation theory, like you're a perfect example of simulation theory for sure.
It's like, this is why it exists.
No, but I get it because I feel like I do similar things. Except for I'm early. I'm always early. Like if somebody's like, hey,
I used to be, and then I realized I don't have to be.
Yeah, no, I don't have a problem with just like waiting in my car and listening to music while I'm waiting for people. But yeah, I'm just always early because I am clearly more anxious than you are in general.
Now, what I appreciate about you is the consistency.
I'm ready for it. Give it to me, Joel.
It's the
Pile it on.
receptiveness and willingness to try stuff. Because I'll come up with ideas and you actually want to give it a go. Mm-hmm. Kind of thing. So I think that's one of the things I appreciate about you is, and why this actually works is you're willing to change the structure.
Always.
Yeah. Like we stuck with it for a good while, but we finally broke out of it and we're doing new things. So,
which is very reminiscent of our previous conversation about work in the office. Like, I feel like I've always been open to new ideas. I don't care. Like, I don't feel like I have... Like, I do feel like I'm controlling to a certain extent, but I do feel like I don't care about the control as long as the idea is good.
No, yeah, and I actually... Well,
if there's a good idea...
From my outside perspective, it's... I see you as, yes, you do take control, but I feel like, and especially once I got to know you, it's more of you're flexible in that control.
Yes.
Where you'll be in control and you're fine with how other people run things as long as it gets done.
Correct. Like if there's a reason, like I just need to understand what's going on. Mm-hmm. And then once I understand it, I'm like, yeah, do whatever you want. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'd like to be in control of everything, I think, because I'm sick in the head. But I also, like, I'm very capable of letting things go. So, as long as things make sense, then I'm like, let's go with it. Next question. I don't want to. I don't need to say any more about that.
Let's see if I get to gas you up more. In which ways are you most and least like each of your parents?
Wow.
Although I feel like we have done this.
That's kind of an intense question.
I feel like we have done this.
Not parents. We've talked about siblings before.
No, we have talked about parents. But it wasn't this one.
Okay.
Because the next question is not one that I remember.
So, how I am least and most like both of my parents?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. And I feel... God damn it.
Should we call in Mike?
No, so that's the problem. So, full disclosure, my dad's like literally upstairs right now. And I feel bad about it, but it's like, I feel like I get my procrastination from him.
Okay, so that's the most part.
But I also do think that there's understanding and compassion. That I also feel like I get that from him. Mm-hmm. My mom, I feel like I get my analytical brain from. And I guess my professionalism as well. But I don't know if that's the same thing or not. Which is funny because I feel like that's probably something that she would say.
Yeah, and it's not.
So I do well, and I would contribute. I feel like I have a split personality between the two of them. Just like I feel like every day I kind of feel like I'm like, oh, that's something my mom would do, and that's something my dad would say. So I don't know, all of me. Where I am both of my parents like split down 50%. It's actually kind of maddening sometimes because I don't know if you know this, but they're divorced.
So and that's why you have it.
I do feel that sometimes where I'm like, if I could divorce myself, I would. Where I'm like, I need to be two different people. Mm-hmm. How about you?
Wait, what was your least?
Least what?
So what is ways you are most and least like?
Oh, least like my parents. I want to say the musically inclined part, but I know my dad played the violin for a long time. And music is on his side of the family in general. Mm-hmm. So, like, let's say half of that, and I guess, like, I do have, like, 50% of me is, like, very anti-procrastination, where I'm like, I'm just going to get shit done. Where I'm like, things need to get done. I'm going to get them done. No excuses.
And you get them done early.
Like to an obsessive point.
Okay.
Like, you were here last week. There's no reason for me to be living here last week. Like, at all. I didn't need to be here. Like, we still had, like, a full week at the old place.
But that was because you wanted out, no?
Well, I wanted to get it done.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of like...
You want to be done and over with that. Yeah.
So I got a little obsessive about it, and I worked myself. Tirelessly.
Yeah, and that I think is a unique case.
I'm still recovering from that. Because I'm physically tired still from moving.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody died, I think.
No, that's the Llorona. She's crying about her kids.
I saw that movie in theaters with Linda what's her name? Cardellini?
I haven't seen it.
No?
Mm-mm.
No, it's a white chick.
I know.
White chick in a Hispanic movie.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
But her kids are, I think, half Hispanic?
That's fine.
I don't know. It was... Watch it. Just watch it.
Most Hispanics are white.
Yeah, watch La Llorona. Just watch it.
Yeah. Sure, I won't.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did that actually answer the question?
Yeah, to an extent.
Okay.
Unless you can't figure out anything else.
I don't know what else to say.
Okay. it kind of does.
I do feel like I'm more like my parents than not. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to figure out.
The least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How I'm not like them.
Let's see. For me, on my dad's side, it's so it's one of two things. It's either my patience or my work ethic. I get a lot. Technically, if I were to go work ethic, it's from both of them. But if it's something unique, my patience, I would get more so from my dad. And then from least would be just the which is funny, and I say worth ethic because again, I'm a big procrastinator, and that. What's the opposite of procrastination? Because that would be the least of what I have. Yeah. That's the least I get. I'm not very proactive. Because my dad will go and get things done. He wants them done. And again, which is why his work ethic is pretty fucking high.
Like 420 high.
Exactly.
Considering it's 421.
And from my mom's side, I would get the analytics portion I get from my mom's side. She's the one that taught me math. She's the one that has all that knowledge on it.
Reason.
Mm-hmm. And the least I get from her, or at least I am, the ways that I'm least like her would be probably
that you're a man and she's a woman.
I'm a man and she's a woman. Yeah, that is one thing. Although we all start as women. But that did differ once they found out I had a different chromosome.
Well, the penis, I think, is a dead giveaway.
That's just my vagina turned inside out. The ways I'm least like my mom would be cleanliness. She's very much a very tidy and neat cleanliness freak.
Okay. And you're just like a
I don't-
Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, I'm
Got it.
all over the place to the point where I think the reason I don't like to clean is because she tells me I have to clean.
Oh, I can relate to that. Yeah.
But yeah, that would be the least. Because it's funny because my cousin who lives with us, she'll walk around and she sweeps and everything, but then my mom gets on her because she tells her like, you're not sweeping properly. Like, look at this hair that's still it's just like one piece of hair that's like somewhere on the floor that she's somehow spotted.
Yeah. No, I get it. That triggered me a little bit. I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Love you, Mom. Let's see. Next question is, now that we talked about our parents, in what ways are you most and least like your close friends?
That was a weird way to ask that question. 'Cause it had nothing to do with our parents.
Well, that's why I said, like, now that we're done talking about our parents.
So how am I most and least like my close friends?
Yeah.
I constantly feel like people think that I exaggerate on how often or how much I talk to other people. I have a girlfriend. I talk to her every day, and I talk to you at least once a week. And then I talk to my brother mostly every day, but most of that conversation is work.
Right.
So
Over the weekend, you're done.
Yeah. So in terms of friends, it's like I'm talking about two people.
Aww.
And not okay. So not to discount anybody who I am friends with that I talk to infrequently. And yes, I talk to you infrequently because
you don't reach out.
Because I haven't talked to you since yesterday. So it's like, yes, I am aware that I do have other friends and that I do talk to other people. I'm talking about like my close circle of friends, which is essentially you, Joel, and Andrea. So I do think that you and I are a lot alike in the analytical kind of calculated brain space, which would be the way that I would describe that.
We're very anal.
Also, very anal. At least 2 fingers. And then...
For you.
And then also the dryness. We're dry guys, for sure.
Not to be confused with Shy Guys.
No.
From Mario.
Yeah, no, we're dry guys. We're dry humor guys. And that is irreplaceable to me. I cherish that so much. And I think Andrea and I are very similar in, I guess, like not the flip side of that humor, but like just a different side of that humor where it's not necessarily, it's the dad joke shit, I think.
Okay.
That's the shit that I get her on constantly. Where I say some dad joke shit and I get her to crack up. I'm like, I did a good job. I'm a good person. Yeah.
And the least?
I think, I don't know. I do think that like the more I think about it, like the more similarities I see between the two of us you and I, which makes that question kind of difficult for me.
Really? Because I know we have an opposite of something.
I do know that I'm like way more fucking heady. I don't.
Petty?
What's the word for that?
Or what'd you say?
Heady.
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 Okay.
I do think I'm. Well, just I guess we'll classify that as anxiety. Like, I'm way more anxious than you are, like, and like socially, personally, like whatever you want to categorize it as. Like, I am way more in my head than I think that you are.
Okay, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you meant by heady because I'm like, you're more in your head.
Yeah, and then I think I'm definitely more emotional in terms of like Andrea and myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am the emotional one in the relationship.
You're the emotional wreck.
Yeah, where I'm like, you didn't say good morning to me.
Yep.
Like, do you not want me to have a good morning?
That triggered me.
Yeah, no, like shit like that where I've definitely been,
and I know I'm needy.
Well, no, and
I'm not that needy.
I've been working on that a lot to where I don't bring it up anymore. But that was definitely something that was like causing issues before with me, because she was doing fine. She was just being a person, like a normal human being with, regulated emotions. And then I was coming in unregulated and being like,
you came in like a wrecking ball.
yeah, I came in like a wrecking ball. And and I'm like, you didn't tell me you love me today. What's happening? What's going on? Who you talking to? Yeah, shit like that. So, yeah. But that being said, I have learned over time, and that is no longer an issue.
Nice. Well, for me, while I appreciate you bringing me into close friend, I do see us as close friends because we do spend a lot more time with each other.
We do.
But I do have closer friends.
God damn it, Joel.
That we don't have to spend every time with each other.
They're dead
because
to me.
we've spent a lot of time with each other.
You're not allowed to have those friends. Not on this show.
Mainly because luckily I have been able to keep in touch with high school friends. So
no, that is nice though. Like being able to jump back into those relationships and stuff.
And I would say one of the things that is, I forgot the question and where did I put it there? And some of the ways that we're most like each other would be I would say not all of us, but most of us would be somewhat chaotic.
Okay. It is 8:00. Why are these kids not in bed?
Because they're kids. But yeah, the chaoticness, also just the... You're going to yell at them to shut up?
No, I'm just gonna close my door.
Okay. And probably something else would be just the... the nerdiness, I guess.
Sorry.
Because we're all very... Now I have to remember what the definition of those are, because I know there's differences between like we're geeks, we're nerds, and
No. It's all the same shit.
It's all intertwined. I know.
I guess I'm sorry. To me, it's all the same shit.
Yeah.
Geek, nerd, whatever.
Yeah.
It's all the same shit.
I would say more nerdy because I kind of get the differences. And I think
You're not into sports. That's all it means to me. I'm like, you prefer other things than sports. That's it.
That's also just false because I'm into sport.
Well, nerd and geeky. Well, like nerd and geeky stuff. Like that's not sports. That's everything else.
You can be a geek about sports.
You can, yeah. But if you're into sports, then you're into sports.
Yeah.
So if you're nerdy or geeky, in the I guess the derogatory or traditional sense, then that's all the other shit.
And then the least that we kind of don't share too much would be just again, some of us are more talkative than others, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird dynamic where it's like some of us do talk, but some of us also just like stay out and relax and kind of stay out of it kind of thing. And so it's like that's differences in each of us. So I would say that's the least that we kind of share would be just the amount of like communication between us. Like, I guess. Or
contribution to the conversation.
Yeah. Like some of us would talk more than others. Or they're the ones that more likely would keep the conversation going.
Depending on subject of conversation.
Yeah. Because I know I'm one of the ones that talks less. There's two that like kind of try and keep the conversations going. And there's two that really keep the conversation going. And there's one more with me that talks less.
Got it.
But he's also the one that kind of like either zones out or does his own thing once he notices that the conversations have kind of died out. He'll like hop on the phone or something and kind of go away from us.
that used to be me at parties. I'd get high and then I used to travel around with headphones all the time. I'd get high and just sit on somebody's couch and just like zone out and just listen to music. And everybody else was doing shit and like, participating in like human connectiveness. And I was just like, I'm going to listen to music by myself on the couch.
But yeah. That's all the questions for Bode.
Nice. Yeah, we don't have anything else.
Cool.
So,
now we shall end.
We'll end the episode.
This is the end.
This is the end.
My only friend, the end.
My only friend, Joey, and... Just kidding. I do have more friends than you.
I know.
But not...
You did say.
Not many more.
You did say that.
No, I do. I'm sorry. Everybody who's been on the show, thank you, and I appreciate you, and I love you, and come back.
You just said I'm your close friend.
Yeah. Joel keeps showing up, and I don't have to keep asking him to be on the show. So everybody else, just tell me you want to be on the show more, and then I'll have you. We'll literally have you on the show more. Anyways,
and we'll put you closer so you can be the closest friend.
We'll put you so close, like so fucking close. You can be like, oh my God, I'm so close. That's how close you're going to be. Anyways, thank you for listening this week. We are still in the bedroom and still on a not weird, but just an unnatural environment. And I don't know how this is going to shape up because the garage smells like something's going on in there, and I don't know what to do with that.
Febreze.
No, it's like a mildew smell, and I don't. I don't know if we're gonna end up in there or not, or if we're just gonna keep being in here. So, thank you for bearing with us last episode, because last episode there was a shh through the whole fucking thing.
So shh.
Yeah, so appreciate everybody or anybody who bared with us through that. Hit us up on the comments. Let us know your thoughts on the quote or anything that you have to say about the show. I just finished a podcast about parasocial relationships and somebody pretending to be like 6 different people in the comments, and that was a crazy thing. It's called Beth's Dead. Beth's Dead. It was a very good show.
That's the name of them.
Yeah, Beth's Dead. Please don't do that to us. I cannot handle...
Please don't die.
I cannot handle that. Please don't do that to us. Or if you do that to us, let us know that you're doing that to us. Follow us on social media at Unique Noise on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and YouTube. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment and let us know your thoughts on the quote or any other suggestions you may have about the show. We don't have a producer, so why don't you be our producer? Check out our website for merch and other projects such as music at uniquenoise.com. Thank you again for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.